Hey everybody, this is Linda and welcome to Lenny P's Place. How is everyone today? I hope you're all doing well. Um, I'm having a great day. I have something I want to share with you. I received it in the mail a few days ago and I'm so happy with it. I just love it. Um, but before I show it to you, I'll tell you that it came from Lynn Hasty at a bit of Birdsong. About, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I guess it was, she posted a video and she was showing a flip through of a journal that she had just finished. And in my comment, I asked her if she was planning to sell it. And at the time, she said she didn't know if she was going to or not. So anyway, I kept my fingers crossed that she would. And then about a week or so later, she posted another video and she showed three, I think it was three journals that she had, and she was going to sell them. And one of them was this one. So I jumped on it right away. She asked me if I wanted it, and I said, of course I do. And I'm so happy that I did purchase it from her. I love it. So anyway, I would like to show it to you, but first I want to show you the little goodies that she sent me. She sent me this beautiful piece of fabric, and it's quite a bit, and I love it. It's not really showing up the true color that it is, but it's so pretty, and I'm going to be able to do something with that. I'm not sure what I'll do yet, but I'll do something. Then I got some cute little cards. Look at that one. Isn't that a sweet little girl? And look how pretty this lady is. Is she pretty? Society note. That's looks like a vintage maybe. All of them are beautiful cards. I love them all. So those are the cards. And then she sent me this piece of fabric, and I love it. It could be Tim Holtz. I don't know. I'm not up to date on all of his fabrics. I have some. I don't have them all, and I don't have this one. But I really like it. Very pretty. It looks like it's like architectural design here. Figuring out what they were going to do. And a nice butterfly. Here says Paris, New York, and London. And on the other side, oh, I guess that was oh, I see what it is now. This is the Eiffel Tower, and they're showing the dimensions and all of it. I think that's what it is. Yeah, so I like thank you, Lynn, for this. It's very pretty. Might not be the Eiffel Tower, but it's some building anyway. So anyway, these were the little extras that she sent. Now I want to show you what a beautiful journal this is. Now, this is not, I wish that I had this style, but my imagination doesn't go this way. But I love Lynn's style, and I love watching her put her journals together. I love watching her work in them and journal in them. And yeah, I just do. She is a wonderful journal maker, and I'd like to be like her when I grow up someday. Okay, we'll start with the cover. Now, Lynn uses a lot of things that she's found objects. And she found this in a parking lot. And so she put it on this cover, which I just love. She has some lace here, and it's loose. The lace is loose. The tie is loose, and then there's a chain on here. And I'm pretty sure this probably was a found object. I don't know about the chain, but it could have been. These are some charms. I think I'm close enough that you can see. I don't want to get too close. You won't be able to see everything. It says peace, and then there's a leaf and a little bird. She's used a, what do you call this thing? You put labels in them. I'm going to call it a label keeper because I don't know what you call it. Anyway, she's wrote junk and she used a stamp and put junk there, and then she used a little butterfly stamp on there. That is really cute. I love this fabric that she's used. It looks like a linen, and it has some features on it that you see those. They're raised. Very pretty fabric. Then you come around to the back, and here's some more of that design. It's got some embroidered places on it, and then it's got this, it's kind of fuzzy, like a chenille pipe cleaner or something, is what it feels like. Here's her Birdsong stamp, and I'm not sure what kind of fabric this is. It looks like it might be a stiffened linen, but I'm not sure because I don't know about the fabrics all that well. Anyway, this is how you tie it, and then this chain's attached and hangs down, and I just love it. I just love it. It's so pretty. And so let's go inside and take a look. Oh, and she's put some little beads here on the side to dangle down. Okay, let's go in and take a look. Here on the inside, she has some more rusty objects, and she's used looks like a piece of a fabric flower on here, and then this is a brooch. I'm not going to take it off, but it's very pretty. And then in here there's some ephemera. It's an old book page, The Conquest of Air and Ether, and this says The Triumph of the Aeroplane. So there's that. And then there's old stamp. And let's see what's inside here. She did show all this stuff in her video, but I can't remember. That's just some paper to journal on that she has put some tea or coffee stain on. And speaking of that, if you happen to notice, I have pink fingers and nails. It's because they're stained from dyeing some fabric this morning, and I didn't know that I used some tea. I did hibiscus, and that's what stained my nails, was this hibiscus tea, and then I added vanilla chai to make it smell good. And I like to keep what I use. If I use tea, I like to keep these, and I put them in the bag with the fabrics that I used on these on. Does that make any sense? Probably not. Anyway, that's why my fingers, and then I was out trimming my rose bushes, and the thorn went all the way up underneath my nail right there, and it's so sore. It's turned white. Hope it's not infected. Anyway, let's get back to the journal. I got off track. Okay, so she's got all this beautiful trim lace. This lace is beautiful all the way around. And got a little piece of lace here. A stamp. Lynn draws a lot of faces, and I love getting them in I love having them in my journal. I can't draw them, but she does a very good job, and I love to watch her do it. She's put a little heart here, and then it says, I do my thing. But then when you turn it over, this girl does her thing. I do my thing. And there's a metal 4 on here that she's put some paint on. She's did some, painted some kind of paint on here. It's kind of stiff. She said what she did, but I can't remember. I just knew I liked it and wanted it. And there's a little flower right here. And I do remember that she said that she got this envelope. Her mother gave it to her with some little feathers in it. And this is one of those feathers. And there's some feathers in here. It says, little feather sent to me from Mama, Melba, 2022. Aw, isn't that sweet? Love that. Put that back in there. Keep it safe. Teeny tiny feathers. Okay. And then she's sewn a fabric leaf on the side here and added a little paint to distress it. And this has some writing on it, but I can't read what it says. So here's another stamp on this side. Here's a piece of cardboard, and she's put a little paint on that to distress it. And here's another one of her art pieces. I question you, it says. And here's a piece of old ledger paper or something with some numbers on it. Can you see those? The sun just went behind the clouds, so it might get a little dark in here. Here's a piece of lavender, which I love lavender. And then she, I forget how she said she did this. I think she used a stencil. Or maybe she laid a butterfly down and did something around it. I think that's what it was. I don't know. If you want to know all about the details, I'll link Lynn's channel below, and you can go over and she'll tell you all about it. My mind doesn't hold a lot of information anymore. It just doesn't. She stamped notes here. Added, oh, that was my sewing machine cover that fell. If you heard that little noise. Stamped butterflies down the side here. Did some distressing. This was a little file folder piece. Stamped a butterfly and added a stamp here. And this is a piece of, I think it's a piece of wallpaper. She's added some lace here, and where were the women? That was Sir Walter Raleigh, and she put a lady on his face, which I think is very neat. I like that. And she added a stamp and the question marks down the side. Here she drew a little flower, and then she wrote wind with her stamps. A number, 1463, and there's another piece of paper with some old writing on it. And I think that's a piece of I don't know, some kind of tape. Not sure what. Here's a lady. She's been reading a book. Wonder what she's been reading. A little more paint here. And here's the middle of the book. Faded Beauty. Oh, look at her. That's me. Faded Beauty. Well, I won't say faded beauty because I don't know that I ever was beautiful, but a little faded I am. And I think she said she had used this for something else. And she just cut the threads to get it out and just left them in there, which is a nice added feature to this page, I think. Here's another one of her little ladies. With some stamping on it. And another one of her little ladies with a butterfly in her hair. And here's one that she stamped, and then it looks like she ran some paint over it, or some coffee or something over it, and smeared it a little bit. I like that. She looks rusty. She looks all rusty. Another one of her ladies. This looks like, this is the forest, it says right there. Headdress of the late 18th century. I sure wouldn't want to have to wear those in my hair. I bet those things were heavy. Here's the other piece of the cardboard. Here's a heart with it's a heart, and then there's a fabric heart there. Here's a flower that dried flower that she's put in here. I don't know what kind that is, but I like it. And here's a pocket with a piece of dictionary paper in it. There's a bird. It's the lyre bird. Is that how you say it? The lyre bird. Where is he at? I was going to see what kind of bird he was, but I don't see him on here. There's Lynn's name. A seaport in East Massachusetts on the Massachusetts Bay. There you go. There's your name, Lynn. I'll put it back in that way. Okay, and here's this, that's where she, well, I guess she just sewed a, did I miss something? Nope, it's just a piece of fabric sewn onto there. That redhead gal. That's cute. And then we're at the end. Let's see what's back here in this pocket. There's another dried flower. This book is due at the Sloan Art Library. It's got a butterfly printed on it. And then let me put this back in there. I don't want to bend anything. This looks like I don't know, I don't think it is. I thought it was Edith Holden, but nope, it's just a very pretty flowers from a floral book. So there you go. And then let's see what else on here. Here's another rusted safety pin, and there's laugh, a little bead, and this says, what's that one say? Believe, and a little button. And then another little charm that says inspire. So I just love this. I love Lynn's work. I admire it. I can't do it. I wish I could. I've tried, but it just doesn't work for me. Mine just doesn't come out looking like this. So if I want these kind of journals, I just got to get them from her. So, and I have a few. I have a couple more. I think I have 2 more. But this by far will be my favorite. I just love it. And thank you, my friend, for allowing me to purchase this book, because I just really have a feeling that you were not planning to sell this. It's too personal. You have too many of your things in here that I know that you do when you're doing your own journals. So I do appreciate it very much. And I don't know that I'll ever add anything to it. Probably not. I'll probably just leave it exactly the way it is. Anyway, I just want to say thank you for those that stopped by to say hello today. And I will leave Lynn's information down below with a link to her flip through of this journal, because it is a way better flip through than mine. She can explain what she's done way better than I can. But anyway, go over, and if you don't know Lynn, go over and just say hello and watch a video or 2. I'm sure you'll be hooked like I am. So I'll say goodbye for now. Thanks again, Lynn. And I hope everyone has a good weekend, because this is Friday. And I'll be talking to you soon. Lynn, I hope to get over tomorrow to see you, but I don't know if I'll make it. But I'm thinking about it. So maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.